Hi, everybody. Pardon me. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and you're here for Saturday Solutions. This is a card reading where we come together, meet together on a spiritual plane to look for solutions for the week. Whether it be this past week, what we did or did not get accomplished, or maybe it's about the week or days, the time period in the future, as I point to the past. The future. Anyway, my silliness needs to go away and we need to look at some cards. The way we orient this reading is about letting go. Okay, I'll explain to you the layout in just one moment. But I guess it would help if you could see the layout, huh? Be right with you. I'm back. I'm back. I'm used to doing this because of my resin resin videos. But I'm talking to you. I don't have to use hand signals. Let's get this started. We're going to start out with the base down here is our Angels and Ancestors cards by Kyle Gray. The first position here, well, let me tell you what the three card decks are. Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray. The positions are, of course, the past, the present, and the future. Alrighty? This deck is the mystical shaman deck. Dreams. The mystical shaman deck by Colette Baron Reed. It is going to tell us. This is deciding what we need to let go of. But going from the past, what we need to work on letting go of in the future, or in our current time, because we need to have something that is also causing us to need to let go in the future. How we do that is what this row is about. How to let go of the past. How to let go of our burdens of the present. And how to let go of focusing so strongly on the future that it is confusing the current situation. And finally, up here at the top, we have a message from Spirit. This is from the Untethered Soul deck by Michael A. Singer, also connected to the book by the same name. You cannot read what it says right here because it's in white on a very light, pale turquoise background. It says loving life. That is the category that we have chosen today, I guess. Pardon me. And this is is a message from the sweet, furry, cuddly animals. They don't have to be furry. They can be scaly. They can be whatever you love. Those critters that surround us, that make such a big impact on our lives. We get a message from them. Also, you will find down here a message. One of these cards will have strongly a message from Mother Earth for us. This last week it was in the present position. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these cards. And I'm going to grab me something to drink right quick, and we'll get started. Okay. First card down here on the bottom. What do we need to let go of from the past? We get the guardian angel. You are not alone. I'm hearing so many things all at once with this card. This card is about feeling the victim, always feeling the innocent and uninformed, feeling confused, feeling hurt, feeling oppressed. It's all of those. Because it's our guardian angel. What is the one thing all those things have in common? The person who is feeling all of that feels they're alone. And this card is to let us know the one thing we've got to let go of is feeling alone, because we are never alone. There is always a guardian angel with you. Your ancestors are always with you. So, as we start this reading, what this card is telling us is to let go of that feeling of victimhood and feeling like you're a one-man island or a one-man band or a one-man army, because all of that is false, and it is a belief you have placed upon yourself. Wow. I'm going to do it in a little different order today. Up here, this card, I'm going to do it in a zigzaggy pattern, okay? This is going to, how do we let go of feeling like we're the victim? Okay, we have two cards here. There's two cards. How do we let go of our past and feeling the victim? And feeling like we have to go at this alone because maybe we can't trust someone because of whatever, okay? Our feeling our trust has been broken or violated. Sorry, I had to think of the right word. Violated. Just wasn't coming, but it's the word. How do we let go of feeling like we are alone in this world? First card we get is by taming the wind. Taming the wind. Isn't she beautiful? She represents all the winged creatures. But it's fascinating because if you look here, isn't that a nautilus? Or maybe an ammonite? Ammonite like I have down here. They don't fly, but they certainly do glide quite easily in the ocean. So she's about flow. She's figured out flow so much that she rides the wind like some people ride the waves. This is a double 5 card. Let's see what we can get about the double 5. Obviously, I'm not a numerologist, so I'm going to look that up. I have in my lovely little telephone. Show you. As soon as I get him, I will show you. There we go. The number 55 is, see, this is what I'm looking at on my phone. Master numbers, number 55, right here. Change is the only constant. Divinity, orchestrated change. She's riding the wind because the wind is bringing about divine, orchestrated change. Of course, 5 is all about change, so you get it in the doubles. It's master number. master change. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What is this card telling us? Before I do a summary, it's telling us to go on a vision quest. We've been down this road before, but we didn't get this card. What a magnificently beautiful card. Don't be afraid, just be the fool and step off into this adventure. So you can learn how to tame the wind. Ride it. Ride it. Soar on those thermals. Not be afraid of dropping a single feather. You say, but Katie, what kind of vision quest do I need to go on? Hey, I don't know. That's where you come into this reading. You tell me what kind of a vision quest. That's a 6 card. Really? This vision quest needs to be centered about love. It needs to be centered on your material comforts and the balance in your life. Especially in those 2 areas. Especially in your love. And in your material comforts. Winter's coming up. You're gonna need to be comfortable. Do you need a new jacket? You need new boots? Whatever you need. Or if you live in the southern hemisphere, do you need new flip-flops and a bathing suit? It's your vision quest because it's your journey. Just know that where you're starting from is you want to tame the winds of change coming into your life. And this card is telling you, don't be afraid of that. Be the fool. Step off the cliff. And if you need to, go on a vision quest. Find your soul's message. That is how you let go of being and feeling so alone. Because absolutely no man is an island. Okay. That's the past. Yeah, we went on a vision quest months ago. Oh, we got 2 cards again. This is our present, Kyle Gray. Move that up a little. First card. In the present, oh, yes, the trader. And I don't mean traitor, trader, the shop owner. Exchange energy to create abundance. You may not have money, but you can still manifest everything you need. Do you have something you can trade in exchange for what you need? All it takes is a negotiation. So to create your abundance, you need to let go of finding your answers in an exchange of energy from the outside. In those shopkeepers are shysters and scam artists. They're going to be trying to trade for your soul as well. Your money, whatever it is you hold dear. Be careful with what you exchange energy to create your abundance. If you do not know exactly what you want in your abundance, easy for the shopkeeper, the dishonest shopkeeper or trader to sell you a bag of goods, even though that might look like a pillow. Looks nice and fluffy till you put your head on it. So in the present, Stop looking for the good deal. And do what's appropriate. He's even telling you, according to your heart. Do what your heart says. Don't do what he says. He's trying to sell you a bag of goods. Let that go. And the other thing you have to let go of is the idea that a lord, a ruler, or any other human being is going to have any autonomy and authority over you. It's time to be your own authority. Create your own family crest. Start your own traditions, or follow the ones that have been laid forth for you. But this card is telling you, no one is your Lord. No one ever has been or ever will be, and I mean one as in human, be your Lord. Your hero is in you. So stop looking for outside approval, outside rescue, and outside answers for what the questions are you have going on in your head. If you don't look into your heart, which is your Lord, you cannot see or hear the messages that you need to hear that are warning you about this guy. This guy is trendsetter. He's do what everybody else is doing because they're getting the views. Let go of that. Let go of it all. Surrender to it, surrender to the message, and do as you are feeling you're being told. This is now. So many messages because so many opportunities are coming to us. They are coming to us like a blast. And I mean explosive blast. Going to burn up your old lives because the new ones are going to be so much better. But you can't see how much better. You're going to be terrified at the change because you can't see how much better it's going to be because you're still holding on to the trends, the traditions, and the ways it always has been done. Connecting our past to the future, right? How do we stop following trends and worrying about finding the answers from the outside lords who could rescue us? But don't bother. We deal with it by picking up the staff ourselves. We carry what we stand for. You know what that is? You're going to be asked very, very soon what you stand for. What are your ethics? And if you don't know from letting go of your past, because you were shown in your vision quest months ago what you needed to let go of, and you should have been working all this time on how to do that. You should know by now the hill you need to stand on, to shine your light, to pick your staff and plant it firmly at the top of that hill. That is your cause. That is your fight, because you are a light warrior. Do not be afraid of the staff. It is your tool. You let go of this outside help or the desire or the thinking that that is the only solution for you. You have to let go of that so you can let go and pick up your staff. So you know, because you know what you stand for. You know in your heart what you cannot do. And once again, the 5 and the 1 here, 6 card. 6 card. 2 6 cards in a row. Okie dokie. Once again, it's about love, material comforts, and balance. Okay, I heard, yeah, you're worrying, you're thinking about views. When you need to be thinking about what you're going to be needing in the months ahead. It's about your priorities, this staff right here. Pick your battles carefully and then arrange your priorities accordingly. This is what you're going to be being asked. So you have to find your balance. And you have to decide which material comforts to keep or let go of. You want love to come in and remove the drama and the strife. Although drama and love kind of go hand in hand. And it's okay. They show you you're alive, right? So for the present, if you do not know, you better be figuring it out quickly. What is your cause? Pick up the staff and stand for it without wavering. Because you know down here, you got somebody who's willing to trade every word you say as a lie, but he will hide it in a green just to confuse. He is the trader of energy. You worry up here. You pick up your staff, you know what you stand for. You're not looking for a hero or a help or a lord. Someone to take care of everything for you, all your needs. You're not looking for that anymore, as we have a freeloader going across my cards. Bug went. So, what do we need to let go of for the future? Oh. We need to let go of our worry and fear. You know, you've heard the comment about the deer in headlights. They know they're a prey animal. But let me tell you, see that during their rut, they're one of the most dangerous animals in the forest. The stag is telling you, you need to let go of your worry and follow what you trust so you can thrive. We cannot be in hate, discontent, and frustration and thrive. We have to do it together. Every single one of us has a mountain and a staff. We all have a cause we stand for. And some of us stand for a lot of the same causes. We help carry the staff together and we help protect that hill. The stag is saying you find your place in all of this and let everything else go. If you do not trust and thrive, know the rest of it. We must do it together or we will continue to fall and to dive. We will not survive as a species, a planet, or anything else. Our souls will survive, but it will be knowing that we failed in this endeavor. So trust in the messages you're hearing. Stop being afraid and stop worrying so that you can thrive. And if you need help, ask for it. Reach out. The stag is the bringer of confidence and quiet. It is the bringer of night, the bringer of day. It is a gentle strength that can devour if need be. And that's our future. We have to trust. We have to learn to trust so we can thrive. We cannot continue on this road of division. Because, of course, a house divided does not stand. How do we let go of our fear of the change from the future? How do we learn to trust and thrive in this period of confusion and change? By being willing to sacrifice and adapt. Isn't she gorgeous? Wow, dressed in all her finery and tattoos. She's beautiful. And her being the number 44, she's about integrity as a foundation. She's about treating the earth as a home and a temple. And she's about manifesting and being a leader. I'm getting from this reading really strong message all throughout that we need to sacrifice so that we can see the areas we are to lead. Those of us who are at this point in our evolution, some of us are going to be very, very strong and well-known leaders in this new world we're getting ready to see, the changes coming, the opportunities. Some of us are going to be called upon to be leaders in this opportunity. So reach out for it. And do the adapting and the sacrificing that you need to be that leader. To be the good, kind leader that leads all of us from being the fearful deer in the headlights to letting it all go and just letting it happen. We have no control over the change that we have coming, as if we ever had any control. Only control we have is how we react to what happens around us. Do we act or do we get emotional? That is the question she's asking us. In all of her finery. She may have to get rid of all of her finery and pare down to a very simple way of being for a while. But she's willing to sacrifice all of that. That's why she's holding it up with her hand. She's giving it in on offer. I will give you whatever you want to take, Spirit, to carry me through on this journey that we have chosen to go on together. That is how you let go of your distrust and fear and worry of the future, of the unknown. Just know, and you can count on it. Know the one thing that you can know about this change that is coming is the result will be massive opportunity for everyone who is willing to sacrifice to achieve this. It may take several cycles. See all the time spirals here? It may take several cycles to get there, but you'll make it. We all will make it. And you have to try, because we need you in this. You know, when the deer is caught in the headlight, that's one massive thing that deer is doing, and that is trusting that whatever it is that is so bright in their face is not going to eat them. It is such a strong fear, they are paralyzed. I don't want to see that for you. I don't want to see that for anyone. And that is what, unless you let go of your fear and your worry and are willing to sacrifice what you're attached to, you're going to be like this guy down here, the deer in the headlights. Change is going to come for you. It's going to show you all kinds of opportunities. And you're not going to hear it or see it because you're scared, you're worried, and you're filled with doubt because of the unknown. Let go of fear of the unknown. That's what this whole reading is telling us. I don't need to really summarize it, do I? Stop feeling like you're the victim, because you're never alone. You've always got your guardian angels around you so that you can ride the wind and go on that vision quest, so you could see what you needed to see in the past. That is how you let go of feeling like you're an island. When you went on that vision quest, you did that very much alone, and it showed every single one of us how much we need each other. I know that's what my vision quest showed me. We need each other. We need to support each other. We need to not be afraid of the present, because we have to let go of following trends and looking for help from the outside so that we can pick up our staff and carry our own responsibility and authority. And we will not have our energy exchanged unless we choose to. Here, the stag is saying for the future, you have got to let go of your lack of faith, of trust, and of your fear of not surviving when you should be focusing on thriving. We're way past the survival part. You know how to survive. You trust. So to let go of your fear and panic and doubt, you have to trust and be adaptable and be willing to sacrifice, and do that sacrificing with integrity and not with sadness, because you will be asked to be giving up some attachments you're not going to want to give up. But you can't move forward until you do, so Spirit will either ask you to give it up voluntarily or Spirit will take it. I learned that very, very personally this summer. So, all of you, be willing to sacrifice for what you believe in. Pick up that staff and stand on your mountain and protect it, guard it, whether that be your home, your family, whatever it is you're truly believing is being threatened and needs your support. Only you know that. That's your walk. It's your life. I can't tell you how to fix that. Finally, up here at the top, this is kind of a long reading today. Up here at the top, we have our message from Spirit about all this letting go. And it is from the living life category. The untethered soul. It's telling us, fortunately, deep within us, there is a direct connection to the divine. Oh my goodness. I don't think I need to say anything else. This is why you don't worry. This is why you pick your staff up. This is why you are not afraid to declare what you believe in. Versus, what's the trend? Or what are the outside sources that you may get help from, that you may be burning a dang bridge? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you're asked to sacrifice in the future. Because deep within us all, there is a direct connection to the divine. And there you go. Ask the divine if you're confused. You think you're going to get ignored? You won't. You'll get an answer. May not be the answer you're looking for, but you will get an answer. Wow. Okay. Finally, a message from our lovely critters that surround us. Oh, we get another deer. Life will always bend you, but trust me, you are too strong to break. Dear, trust. Dear, trust. Wow. Nothing like getting it from Spirit and the animals. Stop being so afraid. Yeah, you may have to go through some things. That's how you learn what you need to sacrifice. Hey, you think you're going to defend a hill without having a battle or two? Life is not supposed to be comfortable. That's why way back over here we're talking about know your comfort. Here, know the trends. Be careful of what makes you comfortable. Life will always be difficult because that's how you learn. If it's easy, is it really worth it? So trust me, you're too strong to break. Go out of here with that in your head. Go out of here with that in your heart. And make kindness a habit again. So as the stag would say, so together we can thrive, because separate we will dive. Understand we must work at this together by accessing the divine. I thank you so very much for being here today and for putting up with this reading that's a little bit on the long side. Been a while since I've done a reading this long, but apparently we needed to hear it all. A lot of cards involved and a lot of messages. I thank you for being here. We'll see you next time, and blessings to you all. Have a peaceful weekend. Bye-bye now.